A little higher, a little higher, a little higher.
A little higher.
It's got an at symbol tattooed to his body.
I don't know any other way to show this thing to you. And plus, I'm wearing a collared whatever and shorts. But now you know that. But that is the way of. Hey, listen, I'm very grateful for Steven's hair.
I'm grateful for
We're all grateful. We're all grateful for that.
Oh my God. That was a calisthenic. Was that calisthenics that I just did?
That was an impressive stretch. That was almost yoga. And I could speak to that because I do yoga.
I felt like that was yoga. I am so incredibly, I am so good at yoga that people are.
Keep your legs down. Keep your legs down is
somebody says I gotta keep my legs down. How many times
this comment gets a thumbs up.
If I had a nickel for every time I've heard, does that man have pants on?
I don't know. It is the Zoom world, so no one wears pants anyway.
Why not? 2020 is the year that all the pant manufacturers started to go out of business. God, guys, Steven.
Welcome. Do I get, if my memory serves me correctly, I get to do introductions today, don't I?
Wait, did we say we were doing that? You're doing the introductions today?
I think we did.
We did say that. So who's introducing you? Who's introducing you?
No. I need no introduction.
I
want to do the introductions first. So right over here, whoa, we have Chris Prouty. Okay, and when I think about you, Chris, I think no. So right over here, we have Chris Prouty, and he's of two minds. He's an artist and a scientist.
Ooh.
And when you get those combinations, in my opinion, incredible things can happen. Okay, and the thing is, what I love about you, Chris, you give scientific methods to increase visibility on social media.
Thank you.
And you give scientific methods that help people increase and get those figures that they're looking for, not yearly, monthly. You get it monthly for them. But here's what I love also is that you live and express all of this in an artistic way. So you have those scientific methodologies.
Yeah.
But like you go and you see how you're doing it, and there's this artistry behind it. Even in your pictures that you take and stuff, I just find so much artistry in that. Okay.
Stop, Steven. Stop.
It sounds like a man crush, man. Steven,
it started with you, Bridget Becker, Home Bridge to Freedom. Okay. You know what you have that Chris doesn't have? Your company name is fused with your real name. Okay.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you're just so inspiring. You understand, to me, you understand that life and business are really so fused together. You understand that. And in a way, I'm very inspired by that. I'm inspired by the content that you make and your perseverance. It seems like even just in the time that we've been on here, I can see that you have such perseverance in how you treat your clients, and all your clients speak so highly of you. And what I love about both of you guys, honestly, is that you walk the walk and you talk the talk. And that's to me, that I truly, and I believe that, and a lot of people talk the talk, they don't walk the walk. There's just, but you guys do both those things so eloquently. So welcome to the show.
Wow.
Also, I'm Stephen Carroll. I'm kind of a joker.
I'm grateful for your
comments. I'm grateful for you guys.
I am blown away by what I just heard. I mean, Bridget, in the spirit of giving, why don't you give Mr. Emoji here a little bit of a little love?
Well, first of all, Stephen Carroll has amazing hair. Absolutely amazing hair. And he's also the director of marketing at an amazing law firm. Is it called the Orlando Law Firm?
The Orlando Law Group. The Orlando Law Group.
You have all of Orlando and a place in South Florida.
Yep,
they got all of Florida, really. Go ahead.
We literally do almost everything. There's going to come a day where we've almost done it all.
You're conquering all of Florida. And not only are you the director of marketing, but you are the walking emoji. And you have in my short time of knowing you, you just have a heart of gold, and you not only have a sense of humor, but you roll with the punches, and you just bring the most vibrant energy to this group. I don't know, and you were just an amazing man, and I hope I can meet you in person one day. And I know that you'll be the exact same person you are right now in this little box right there. So Steven Steffen.
Steven Steffen.
Those are amazing. I kind of feel like
thank you.
I kind of feel like I don't even need to be here. I'm just the guy who works.
No.
You bring your tattoos, Chris.
Listen, I'm here with the tattoos. For those of you just joining us, you're going to have to watch that on the replay to see what truly happened. So, Steven, you know what, Steven? Those were absolutely lovely intros.
Oh, thank you.
You know what? The chat is lighting up with people who said you were on fire with those intros. The lovely Amy Prouty chimes in. Steven, that is so heartwarming to see. Such heartwarming intros, and thank you, Amy, for being a part of this. Listen, listen, guys. We talked about this last week, and I think we're going to do it. For everybody here that's with us right now, I have just put up a link in the lower right corner. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. That is a link. If you want to be with us here tonight, if you want to pop in and pop out, if you're here, I'm going to give you, I'll give you 4 or 5 minutes. Let's chat. Come on in, join the chat. We'll grill you. We'll ask you some questions, rapid fire questions.
Question number 1: are you an entrepreneur?
Yeah.
We're out.
Yeah, and if not,
just kidding. We're not going to kick anyone out.
We're kidding. We want everyone.
We want to be a part of this right now. This experience that we're having together.
It'll be like, hey, Steven, are you an entrepreneur?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gone.
Like, if I do this, I am. If I do this, I am. So.
I'm sorry, Steven. Steven, did you get a W-2 at the end of the year? Goodbye.
Yeah. Do I know what a W-2 is? Goodbye. No, I'm kidding.
Steven, I'm so.
Listen, so Chris is frozen for a second. What?
I actually listen. I had somebody from another part of the world today. Somebody in Europe I was talking to today, and they were telling me how much they love the intro to the show. They said they watch just for the intros.
No,
they're the same every week. But you're watching just for the intros. I was so flattered by that. All right, so look at guys. If you're here with us tonight, I really do. I want you to do this. Hop on that link. It's bit.ly and then get on with us. Get on with us. If you do. Just put that into a web browser, bit.ly, get on with us. I don't know who's going to join, but I know there are so many people in the chat right now. The chat is just lighting up. I don't know, get off the chat and get on, get on here with us. Uh-oh.
I might be the only one wearing pants.
I bet
I mean, Steven Steffen hasn't shown us what he's wearing on his bottom half, but maybe we should just keep that. No tattoo. Oh man, here it goes.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I'm wearing pants, everyone.
All right, listen. That link is there. It's bit.ly. Get on with us. Listen, I'm just really gonna let's blaze through some of these. The incredible Frank Constantino is checking in. This guy is. Oh my God. I'm going to tell you a story. Wait, let me just tell everybody a story. Bridget started doing this weird wave last week where she waves at people who are leaving comments. But it's like this. It's not even like that. I'm going to try to impersonate your wave. It's like this. Wave at the chatters. Wave at Frank. Wave at Frank Constantino right now.
Do a natural
Listen. Amy was putting the baby to bed last week while she was doing that. And so Amy had this on. Amy's my wife, by the way. Amy had this on. She had this our performance on last week. And Bridget kept waving at all the people in the chat. And my sweet little 2-year-old saw her and he's waving back at you. He was trying to go to bed and he was waving back at you. Listen, Frank Constantino is here. I want everybody on this thing to hook up with Frank Constantino. He's just an amazing dude, down there in Florida. I had coffee with that guy a few weeks ago. Heart of gold, super, super nice guy. And then there's Kagan Water Larry. He's checking in. He's got this thing shared. Unbelievable. Sonia's here with us. Nice to see you, Sonia. You're here every week. So nice. She's got us live. She's telling us that Florida needs, I don't know what this means, Sonia's essential mosquito spray and afterbite spray. What in the world is that? I don't know what that is.
She's right, though. She's right. She's right.
She's right. Whatever that is, she's right. And Larry just keeps going and going. And then the other dude that I want everybody here to connect with is Chris Rivera. Find that guy. Find that truth. Chris Rivera is insane. I want you to find that guy on Facebook. And I want you to, just seriously connect with this guy. This guy can help so many people. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Uh-oh. Guys.
What? Why do you say it like that?
Uh-oh.
Hey!
Look at that. We got the first person who joined in. Oh.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving, my friend.
Oh my gosh. This guy right here needs no introduction. He is here with us every single week. He's always like the first one to comment, the last one to stay. Larry, how are you, my friend?
Fantastic. Thanks for having me. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. You guys are rock stars.
You're a rock star, my friend.
Larry.
Dude,
You're a rock star.
I'm so glad you're here. Larry, what is Thanksgiving like for you?
Oh, we get the family together and we just have a blast.
Yeah, awesome.
So that's what it's all about, is family time and enjoying each other's company.
Is there anything unique that your family does for Thanksgiving? I'm just curious.
No, just eat a lot. Sit around and tell jokes and have a lot of fun and wear crazy stuff and just have a goofy day.
Heck yes.
Yeah. No, that's incredible. Larry, if I know anything about you, I see you out there. You work like so much. Like I see you online all hours of the day. I'm online all hours of the day, but I see you like sometimes, Larry, it's like, I swear to you people, it's like 1:15 or 2:15, 2 o'clock in the morning. And he messages me and he's like, wait, hold on. He's like, you want to get on a quick Zoom? Just like that. It's like 2:15 in the morning. It's like this. He's like, hey, you want to get on a quick Zoom? And I'm like, Larry.
I think it's that Kagan water he's drinking.
It is.
Up, right?
It's 24/7.
24/7. It's in the water.
Networking. That's our middle name.
Hey, I got a question. So the Kagan water, Larry, the Kagan water is like this special water. You have a machine that like makes it super healthy for you. Yeah. When you pee, does it clean your toilet at the same time?
Absolutely.
So,
yep.
I'm buying that water.
I might need
I'm buying that water.
Put that link in the chat.
Yeah.
I just want to clean my toilets less. And if your water will make my urine clean my toilets better, I am 100% in.
There you go.
100%.
If that doesn't clean it, our 11.5 or 2.5 will. So either way, it's going to be crystal clear.
All right. Larry, what I know about you is that you work constantly. You are always networking. You're networking all around the world, all hours of the day, all time zones. I believe you are networking in languages that you don't even speak. I don't know how you do it, but you do it.
What's your secret, Larry? Tell us.
I don't want to listen. His secret is that he gets on these networking calls. It's not really a secret.
It's not only in the water. He has
Here's the burning question I have. The burning question I have is not about it's not about peeing in the toilet. The burning question I have is truly, are you going to be on networking calls on Thanksgiving? Who on earth are you going to be networking with? Oh, he is.
Look at it.
Facebook. There's Facebook Lives and everything. Our Nagic family, that we do training calls every day. So rain, shine, snow, sleet, hurricanes, whatever.
Rain, shine, snow, sleet, turkeys, everything.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You overcome obstacles, Larry. You're in.
But we don't really work though. We network. We have fun.
Yeah.
To me, this isn't work. So, it's connecting with people and finding solutions for what everybody's trying to accomplish.
That's so impressive to me, Larry, because you are so dedicated to the art of networking and of connecting people. You're just so incredibly inspiring in the way that you do that, and it takes a tremendous amount of energy. We all know that, and so it's just unbelievable to me to see the stuff that you're doing. I am so grateful for you in how you inspire me. Stephen, did you have a question for Larry?
I just love that you refer to your group like your tribe. You know, the way you talk about business, it's not stale, it's not dry. You have passion for it. You talk about how, you know, it's not networking. You guys just have fun. It sounds like you have such passion for what you do, and little things like that. It kind of reminds me how to think about things. You know.
Yeah, you know, we're all family. You know, it's
Yep.
every group we're in. You know, we're connected with each other, and it's just, you know, it's just, to me, it's always personal development. It's, you know, how can we make each other the best we can be? And you guys bring that out in everybody. It's such a pleasure to be on and listen to you guys, because you set us on fire. You know, it's amazing how much higher level you get when we're around you guys.
So incredibly rewarding to hear, because we love doing this. You know, the three of us love coming together. I will admit, I thought it was Friday today, and it was like, you know, 7:45, and I was like, oh, not Friday. It was Friday.
It is in Kansas City.
Hey, Larry, listen, we are so grateful for you that you took the time to jump on with us tonight. I hope you have just an absolutely fantastic Thanksgiving. Thanks for being with us.
You guys
Bridget,
too. Thank you.
You want to wave goodbye? You want to wave goodbye? Goodbye. Oh my God, where's Larry? What happened to Larry?
I took a ride.
Hold on. Larry, it's so great to see you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Hey, Larry, happy Thanksgiving.
You,
all right?
You too.
Thanks for being with us. Oh, that's incredible. So cool to see Larry. So cool to see Larry jumping in. Listen, if you're just joining us live, you got to be joining us live for this to work. Right down there next to Stephen, he's going to point it out for you. Right down there next to Stephen, a link. And if you just type that into your web browser, bit.ly/get on with us, you get to come on the show. And I promise it will be a pain-free experience. Bridget, something that I noticed am I talking too much? Am I talking too much? Some people say I talk too much.
No, they would never say that.
I love how in that last segment I was kind of switching around between the cameras, and I went to Steven, and then I came back and you had a totally different hairstyle.
Listen, I'm trying to compete with Steven Steffen's hairstyle. It just looks so good. So I
just don't need to talk about it. Like we don't need to talk about it. It's like it's not symmetrical. It's asymmetrical. My hair.
Hey, so just really quick, let's check in with the chat and see who is out here in the chat. I mean, Larry is like this omnipresent kind of guy. He's saying hello to Frank. Chris Rivera is checking in. Chris, why are you not hitting that bit.ly link and getting on this show?
Chris, come on with us. We would love to chat with you. And hi, Kyle. Hi, Kyle Parkin.
Kyle's out there. I think Kyle's going to try to jump on the show tonight, so that's incredible. And I'm calling out Miss Eileen Ryan. Let's get her on the show tonight. Come on, Eileen.
Incredible posts lately from Eileen. I love her posts.
Eileen she really does rock it. She's
super insightful.
She is unbelievable. She is just absolutely unbelievable. So she's out there. Oh, and Larry's chiming in again with Eileen's a rock star. I'm going to put that link back up. Bridget, what's your Thanksgiving like tomorrow?
Lots of children, pandemonium, chaos, end times, lots of food fogs. I'm sorry, turkey, love, lots of
enjoy
around the table.
It actually sounds like a great time. Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on. Somebody's knocking at the door. Let's open the door and see who it is. Oh,
hello.
Kyle, how are you?
Good. How are you guys doing tonight?
Doing wonderful.
Kyle, listen, we see Kyle every week. He's out there in the chat every single week hanging out with us. Kyle, nice to see you here tonight. Kyle, what's intriguing you today? What is the most intriguing thing going on with you today?
Oh, that's just a good question. I mean, the fact that I woke up, no. Well, nice thing today has been I've been just seeing nothing but positive stuff today. Just like social media has been nothing but positive, which is like a different thing that you see.
Yep.
And then just going around. I think it's with Thanksgiving. Everybody's just excited. It's basically Friday for a lot of people. So I think,
yeah,
makes me happy.
It totally felt like Friday for me, for most of the day. And then suddenly I realized I still have 2 days left to the work week, the regular human work week. I still have 4 days left to my regular work week. Kyle, you know what? For those who don't know you, can you give like a 30-second intro about what it is that you do? Because you do some pretty innovative stuff.
Yeah, I'm a mental hygienist. So I just help people change their mindsets, heal from their traumas, stuff that's holding them back, and then create habits, healthy mental habits that keep that stuff from not coming back and keep them happy each day.
Sounds fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible.
And our focus with where I work is just the whole health, whole self. So I focus on the mind. We have people that focus on the body. And then ultimately we'll bring in therapies and stuff that are from all over in all aspects of health to educate.
That's so interesting. Where in the country are you?
So we're in Missouri.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Incredible. And so how has your business changed? Like just even, 2020 has changed everybody's businesses, but even just in I'm thinking about like the last 3 months, because we're starting to emerge from this. And then we kind of come back in, into like this quarantine kind of mode for some of us. And then we start to emerge again. Like, what are the things that are working for you right now?
Online. And I've been really diving into social media.
Yeah.
And that's how I met you guys. Just been working on organic growth and getting into social media. And that's really what has changed big, is going from the more in-person stuff to online, and remote.
Are you working with people predominantly remotely?
Right now, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Huh. Bridget, what do you think?
I think what you do is fantastic. I'm actually going to talk to Kyle next week. I'm really excited about it. We're going to have a one-on-one. So I'm super excited to know more about what he does. And I think you said you were a neurolinguist. What was it? Was it NLP when we were chatting?
Yeah. Neurolinguistic programming.
So cool. So I'm super excited to learn more about him. Anyone who's on this chat right now, definitely hook up with Kyle, do a one-on-one to hear more how he helps others heal mentally.
Yeah, that's incredible. Kyle, after you vanished from here tonight, would you drop your contact info in the chat so that people can get a hold of you if they want to?
Of course, yeah.
That's incredible. So what about Thanksgiving? Kyle, what are you guys doing tomorrow?
Oh, all my family's out in Utah. And then same with my wife's family is all out in Utah. So we had some friends that invited us over for Thanksgiving, and it's going to start at noon. And I highly doubt it'll end anytime soon after that. So basically all day eating and games.
Oh,
Nice.
that sounds like a whole lot of fun. Sounds really.
I'm excited.
Anybody else? Thanksgiving is it's totally my favorite time of year. I don't know why, but Thanksgiving is it's like one of those. There's just something about it, man. There's just something I love about it. I don't know what it is.
You like food?
It's not even the food. I could fast tomorrow and I'd still love the day.
Well, it's almost like when you're reminded of to be thankful, your whole world starts to become lit up. It's all of a sudden you're appreciating everything and you're seeing everything that you need to appreciate. And I think Thanksgiving is a powerful holiday because of that. And it's funny that we have to be reminded of that, I think, but we get so busy but I think for me, when I start to become very grateful for everything, I just see all the possibility. I see all the good and and so I think it's an interesting thing.
Go ahead, Bridget. Bridget, you have a much better point than I have. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so what Kyle would probably agree with me is the reason we like the day of gratitude, Thanksgiving, is because when we get grateful, it actually changes how our brains function. It's actually a mind opener. So when we really get into a place where we just focus on all those things we're grateful for, then doors start to open up for us in our minds. We start to see different opportunities that we couldn't otherwise see, because when we get into negativity, like all the other times in whatever's going on in our world, Thanksgiving gives us that opportunity to really push ourselves into being grateful for this mini 24-hour season. Right, Kyle? Do you agree?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, and our brains are very powerful, and it's interesting because our brains take in everything. Everything around us comes in equally, but we have a filter The scientific term for it is called the reticular activating system. And however we train that filter is whatever our brain or our eyes will see. Our reality becomes that filter.
Yeah, the moment he said that, I saw Steven's reticular activating filter absolutely light up. It was like a light bulb went on.
Yeah, you sold me. You sold me on that moment. I was like, okay, wow.
Can somebody turn my reticular activating filter on, please? Hey, Kyle, I am so grateful that you hopped on with us tonight. It was great to see you, and I want to wish you and your wife a very happy Thanksgiving. Have a great time with your friends, and we'll have you back sometime.
Hey, thank you.
So amazing to see you. Drop your info in the chat for us.
Will do. We'll see you.
That was
fascinating, and he's right about the filter. Like that is yes.
Hey, can we
absorbing everything.
Wow, that was something. The reticular activating filter. So I have to change mine. Actually, it's all clogged up with stuff.
I know. When he said that, I was like, oh no.
I do it once a month when I change my air conditioning filters. So many great people out there with us tonight. Melissa Cadmas is out there. Melissa, hit that link here and join us, won't you, in a little bit? I'm grateful that you're out there. Sonia said she's going to join us another time. Sonia, what are you waiting for? Why not join us right now? Uh-oh. I hear somebody knocking at the door. I think there's another Thanksgiving guest to join us. Who could it be? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Oh, no. Look at this.
Hello, all. You called me out. I had to get dressed. I had to get moving.
Why?
Okay, this is a rare occurrence. You are seeing me with curly hair. This is natural. I came back from the beach. I know. This is with the straightener. You never see me like this.
It's a good look.
Yeah, you're fantastic, Eileen.
But that's why you have to be ready at all times, okay? Because I have the three of you saying, Eileen, where are you? Come on, okay? You get ready and you get on.
Yeah, and you're here. Here you are, and we're grateful that you're here. So, Eileen,
Yes.
I have some compelling questions. You mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
You can ask me anything you like.
Listen, you are one of the most dynamic people that I encounter on a daily basis because you have this, like, I don't know how to explain this. It's almost like this. You have beams of light that shoot out of you in the way that you help people. You agree with that, Bridget? You see her. Just it's like she illuminates in how she wants to help so many people. And your mission, and I won't be able to do your mission justice. So I'm going to have you explain what your mission is. But truly, what I observe about you, and what I'm so grateful about you, and is just you, just beams of light just shooting out of you, helping people. So Eileen,
That's so sweet.
Tell us about your mission, and help us understand what it is you're trying to do.
My mission is to get people hired. It's that simple. I am a recruiter. I share those inside secrets to increase people's chances of getting noticed, impressing during an interview, and then getting hired rapidly. What I find is that people don't know how to change their job search. So they want to become employed. They're applying. They're not getting any response, and they don't know how to change it. They don't know how to fix it. So I work with them to share those inside secrets from the seat of the recruiter as to how to get hired and how to get noticed.
You know, that is incredible to hear. And the way that you describe that, it just completely opens up the world for so many people. I mean, we're in a place right now where unemployment, what's unemployment rate, Eileen? Like 110% or something?
It's 1 in 10 people in the United States are unemployed right now.
Yeah.
It's truly unbelievable what's going on, and people don't know how to fix it. They don't know how to change it. So I was a marketing director and creative director, and this really is a marketing project. It's marketing people to employers versus marketing a product to market. So when I became a recruiter 11 years ago, I started learning, and I said, I wish I knew this then. What I know now would have made my job searches much more successful.
Yeah.
And those are the secrets that I'm sharing.
All right. So listen, I don't want you to have to give away anything, but I will, I'll guarantee with the amount of people that are watching this, we get, over 1,000 watches per month. We can pretty much guarantee that there's somebody watching this right now who is looking for a job. If you had to give them one, I have a piece of advice to give them, but I'm wondering if you had one piece of advice, what would it be?
It's a numbers game. You got to be out there. So it's just like business. You've got to have visibility. So if you're just applying to one job and you're sitting back and waiting, that's not going to do you any good. Applying to one job a week is not going to do you any good. You have to pound pavement. You've got to have visibility and you've got to get yourself out there.
And I love how you worked in the name of your business with what you just said. Your business name is Pounding Pavement 101. Listen, if I had to give someone advice who's job searching right now, it's actually just to contact you. It's really that. It really is that simple. Eileen, here's what I love about what you do, and Bridget, I'll have you follow on to this because I know you've worked with Eileen as well. What I love about what you do is I want everyone to think about like back in school, when you were back in school and like you were going into the big exam and this was like the make or break exam. You had to pass this exam and you had, this was going to be it. You don't pass this exam, you don't graduate, whatever. If someone were to say, hey, listen, these are all the questions that are going to be asked and these are all the answers to those questions, you would go into that exam with a level of confidence that just you couldn't beat. So Eileen, what you do is you're the recruiter, but you're teaching people the questions that are going to be asked and the answers that they need to give to take that next step.
It's oh so simple. I look at about 500 resumes a day. So I would think that people would want to know what I'm looking for. I'm the one who's interviewing candidates constantly every day. I'm the one who has the questions as well as the answers. And I tell people exactly what I'm listening for in those answers. It's not the typical canned answers. Recruiters are listening for a certain thing in every single interview answer. So I share those inside secrets.
Unbelievable. Bridget, what do you think?
That's fantastic. Well, not only are your videos awesome and engaging,
well, thank you.
Testimonials, and it's not only the information that you're sharing, because the information is invaluable, what you give people, those secrets to find the job that they are qualified for. And you qualify them, but it's who you are. It's those vibes. I mean, you are so approachable. I know I referred people to you because I just know that you are going to be able to talk to them in such a way that they understand your message, that they are excited to work with you because you're just awesome. Like Chris said, those life.
Thank you. This is I'm dialing on every day, guys.
And I'm just grateful to see you at any Zoom. I mean, anywhere on my news feed, I'm like, there's Eileen. She's doing great things for people. And I enjoy seeing your smiling face every time I see it.
Oh. And every time I see your face, I just smile. That's what I do. I just smile. The goal here for all of us is really to reach out and be of service to people and help them through this process. And we're all in this together. I mean, that's what it comes down to. And we all have a different piece of the pie, be it apple or pecan pie.
I just want to know if you like smooth or chunky cranberry sauce, Eileen.
My grandmother's table always had the can and it had a slurp out and then it was sliced and no one actually ate the cranberry sauce.
What?
Okay. It was just there for color because you had to have a colorful table. Oh. So my grandmother always had to have that colorful table. And if it's not colorful, then something was missing. And it's true. If you speak to a dietary person, different nutrients, different colors.
Yeah.
100%.
No, I love all the details. I still in my mind remember your tips and for the detailed tips that you gave when we did our big super episode where everyone was on it. The things that you said really stand out in my mind, like little things like you knew that someone missed a job because they were chewing gum the whole time and they were and just those little details remind me that the little details kind of add up a little bit, but I think you're so essential. You're so good because finding a great place where you work, it changes your life, and it changes the business's life as well. If that match is great, it's good for the person and good for the business. So I think you're super amazing at what you do.
Wow.
Starting to look for a new job. Should we
I
talk?
know. Eileen's like,
No way.
I'm
No,
like, okay,
no.
what's going on here? You know, you're
No,
listening
no,
to
no,
the
no,
tip.
no. Where I work.
Do not even tempt that man. I need Stephen to keep his job.
Yes. I love the people I work with. I love the place that I work. I'm actually blessed because I've loved every single job that I've done and the people that I've done them with. So I'm not being hyperbolic there. I've just been very lucky, and what I'm doing right now.
Hyperbolic. Please don't be hyperbolic.
Yeah, please.
I mean,
this is how you graph a hyperball. Right?
I got jobs, and then she went to cranberry sauce and colors, and I literally got stuck on that. Where did we go?
Eileen, you are absolutely outstandingly amazing. You are.
I just love you guys.
You are amazing. I am grateful that you were here with us tonight. As you saw the comment fly in from Amy, she said she's so impressed that you're always ready. You're camera ready on a moment's notice. And,
well, I don't know about that, but
you're more.
We're here.
Listen, if you're watching this on the replay or you're watching this on the live, would you just drop into the comments #BeachHairDon'tCare, because that is right now. Beach hair don't care.
I took an hour. I never take off, and I always say if I'm working and it's 8 o'clock at night, I know Chris Prouty is working till 11 o'clock that night. So I've got to kind of keep pushing through.
Eileen, you are magnificent. Happy Thanksgiving. And thank you so much for being with us here tonight. We'll have you back another time, okay?
Happy Thanksgiving, all. Have a good one.
Imagine that, guys. Eileen joined us tonight. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, so what was her answer on the cranberry sauce? She doesn't even eat the cranberry sauce.
No, it's just there for looks. It's there for it's like set dressing, or a set, or a movie set.
What else could you put? What else could you put on the Thanksgiving table to dress it up? Because my kids devour the cranberry sauce. My kids, I have to put a can in front of each kid, which means I can give them four cans. Gosh, Stephen, what's your Thanksgiving like tomorrow?
We're gonna spend it with my mom and my aunt, and we're gonna have a great dinner together, a great lunch. We're gonna eat all day, laugh all day. Usually it's just us hanging out. Just like I loved how Larry said it, just us hanging out, laughing, telling stories, I'm very excited for that. And family time is fuel. It's fuel.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for sharing that with us. So listen, if you're here with us tonight, it's a special kind of show tonight. We're just asking anybody who's out there to join us. I put a link in the lower left corner. It's a bit.ly link. Just go into your web browser, bit.ly. We're past the half-hour mark, but we're just going to keep going as long as the guests are showing up. bit.ly/get on with us. Uh-oh. Anybody hear it? Did I just hear the doorbell? Did I just hear the doorbell?
No.
Oh, look who it is! Chris Rivera is here.
What? This isn't Grubhub. What's pizza? What is this? Group therapy?
Yes, basically.
It kind of
random group session. What is this?
It's a little bit of Grubhub, a little bit of group therapy,
Guys, I want to introduce everybody to the amazing Chris Rivera. Chris is a dear friend of mine. He and his wife, Claudia, just absolutely amazing people. They are up in Chicago. And Chris, you guys are here every week hanging out with us in the chat. I'm so grateful that you're here and that you were able to jump on with us tonight. It's actually really lovely to see you. How is everything going for you, Chris?
Perfect. Thanksgiving's coming up. I'm ready for some turkey. It can't get any better than this.
It is, it's a great time of year. I hear you talk about gratitude all the time and the power of gratitude. What does gratitude mean to you?
Gratitude is a perception, and it means being grateful for what you have, but being ready to accept what's coming your way. Because you can't be one of those people who's only gracious some of the time and then mad the other. How many people wake up and do some gratitude during the day or in the morning, but then the rest of the day, they're in the poor mindset? That's not gratitude. It's to live gratitude and to see things and see the good for them, because there's that diamond in the rough, right? So if you don't have that attitude of gratitude, you can't see the good in it. So it directly correlates with success.
One of the things that's really amazing about what you do, Chris, is that you have a very specific type of person that you work with, and you help people who are stuck, right? Who either don't have the goals that they really should have, or who have the goals and don't know how to unlock those goals.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you do that? What do you do? How do you do that?
You just talk with people and you listen and you realize that, hey, everyone has that dream that they've been thinking about for a long time. Maybe it's a year, maybe 10 years, whatever. But they have this dream that for whatever reason got put down. Maybe they put it down themselves. Maybe someone in their lives put it down. But that doesn't mean you can't go after it. So people just have to learn to make a decision. And the power of a decision, it is one of the biggest things you can do. It's one of the biggest tools you have in your arsenal is a decision. And most people don't even understand what a decision is. It's to say, this is where I'm going. I don't care what it takes. I'm going to get there. Failure is not an option. And when you make that decision, wow, things really start working for you. You're gonna start seeing opportunities that you never saw before. So, in a nutshell, just show people how to get where they want, and then show them how to become the person they need to be to get to that goal.
That's really so very inspiring. The people that you serve, where are they located?
Like you, everywhere.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. And you're working with most of your people through like Zoom sessions, like we all are nowadays?
Zoom, yeah, it is. Zoom sessions. So it doesn't matter. Wherever you are, you have a goal, and it's a global thing. So it doesn't matter where you are, let's talk. It's as simple as that.
You often mention to me when we're talking something about the knowing and doing gap. Can you just explain what that is just a little bit?
Sure. Well, the best example I can think of is health. So if I told you what it takes to be healthy, you probably know. Eat some more vegetables, exercise a bit more, get a little more sleep. But do we all do it? Not always. So there's what we know, and then there's what we're doing. That gap is the difference between mediocrity and success. So I want you to think, what if you took all the knowledge you have right now without learning another thing, and you implemented it? What would happen in your life? You'd probably be on fire, unstoppable. But why don't we take all that information and implement it? There's that gap. And it's as simple as, hey, how do we close that gap? How do you take what you already know and put it into action? And there are proven processes to do that. And it's a lot more simple than people realize, but you got to understand the process. It's awareness.
That's so impressive. And it's through your service that you help people build the bridge that bridges that gap. Sorry, Bridget. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hold on. Let me rephrase that statement. So it's through your service that you help make the connection from the knowing and the doing. She's copywritten all of that.
Bridge that gap. It's cool. I don't own the bridge. I love that. I honestly, bridging the gap, creating the connection, whatever it is a brilliant strategy. And I am so inspired by that and by you. I mean, that is a killer strategy to get entrepreneurs to that next level, and anyone to that next level in their personal and their professional relationships. Chris, that is baller. Like I'm honestly like really sitting here very impressed with that.
Well, I like what you do, Bridget, because you know how to catch blind spots. And when you and I talked, man, I had one or two blind spots I wasn't aware of. But the cool thing is, once I became aware of them, and I just made a small little switch, I didn't even take any extra effort. Just a small little switch. Man, I started to see amazing results. Yeah. So a blind spot, it's like a thorn in your side that you're not even aware of. But once you become aware of it, man, I can't tell you how much you've helped me out with my blind spots.
I'm so glad. I love connecting with you whenever it is. And thank you so much for all of your insight. And yes, this is Logan. Logan, you have to say hi. Hi.
Come on, little man.
Up, buddy?
Hey, so Chris, I've heard you give some presentations to some networking groups over the past couple of weeks, and you do a phenomenal job helping people through these presentations that you give. If there are people out there right now that would love to have you talk to their group to talk about the knowing doing gap and how entrepreneurs can bridge that to do better. Would you mind dropping your info in the chat so that if there's somebody out there right now live or on the replay that would have you on, I would love for them to be able to get a ove you.
Absolutely. You want me to toss on my Calendly?
You could listen. Dude, you've been through my program. You know what's going on. You know what's going on. Rapidly get people on your calendar. Yeah. That's how you do it.
Connectivity all the way. Boom.
That is how you do it. And just really quickly, your wife. So Claudia also does something very impressive. You know what? I don't want to butcher it. Would you just describe in just a sentence? You know, the kind of people that Claudia works with.
Families who did with children who have special needs. A lot of the false information out there. You don't have to pump your kids full of medicine. There are to get them to a point where they're healthy, normal, and living a great life.
Yeah. You know, that is so impressive to me. There are so many moms out there who are running into the problem where the doctors have like diagnosed their kids as having special needs, but they don't necessarily need to go through the traditional medicines to get themselves the help that they need. And what inspires me about what Claudia does is that she helps work towards a more holistic solution. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's holistic is the key word.
Yeah.
It is.
That's just so incredibly inspiring. Go ahead. You know what? My apologies. I was interrupting you because you lost audio for a second, but you just go ahead and finish that.
Oh yeah, holistic is the key. There's not one single approach. There are multiple approaches, and there's no one size fits all. So that's the beauty of just talking and listening with people, because I know for our daughters have Fragile X. The way we helped them was a bit different than we might help another family with the child who has Asperger's.
Yeah.
So
incredible.
And that's what that's what I love about the approach, that it's essential. It's completely centralized on the child.
I'm inspired by that. You'll put your Calendly link in the chat. You and Claudia and the girls are going to have an amazing Thanksgiving tomorrow. So just so inspired that you were here with us tonight.
Seriously, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Amazingly insightful.
Thanks. Happy Thanksgiving, Chris. We'll see you. Wow. I mean, you know, talk about changing lives.
People are brilliant. People are brilliant.
Wow. There are some really brilliant people. I mean, I kind of feel like a schlub. You know,
I know.
Anybody else coming? I'm feeling like a schlub tonight. We had Kyle, who's helping people with their brain filters. We got Eileen, who's getting half the population employed. I don't know how she's doing that. And then here comes Chris, that's helping people get unstuck, and his wife is helping like people who feel like they're in like this desperate situation. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I feel like I'm effing around all day long, standing here.
Level up, Chris. I think we all have to level up. That's what it's showing us, because these people are amazing.
Yeah.
I loved our one-on-one this week. Sorry, I just had to shout that out in the chat. I saw that. Also, Melissa, so good to actually see you in person yesterday. And should we get her on the show?
Well, you're talking to somebody that isn't on the show yet. Oh. Melissa, how are you?
Hey.
I'm good. Yeah, we finally got to meet in person, you know, in this world of COVID online, and you only see people from here up. Now I know Bridget's short.
What are you talking about?
Listen, Melissa, I don't know if you were here at the beginning.
The hashtag the truth is out.
I'm 5'6" and a quarter, okay?
Yeah.
Melissa, I don't know if you saw us at the very beginning.
So, you know.
It's an expensive date.
Hold on. Things feel like they are off the tracks. So, Melissa, welcome aboard. Glad you're here. If you could see you out there all the time, could you just tell everybody what it is that you do? What's so special about you and what you do? Make us all feel more like schlubs.
Okay, I'll try. So I am a financial planner for Thrivent. And basically, I envision a world where the vast majority of people are living their best life because they are operating at full capacity, intellectually stimulated, emotionally fulfilled, and financially prosperous.
Wow.
So, you know, we're the people that I work with, when we're working with them, we believe that money is a tool, not a goal. And so I try to take them off the roller coaster and give them a steady stream of income using a couple different strategies. So I love working with entrepreneurs, and especially entrepreneurs that have that variable income. You know, the coaches, the real estate agents, the salespeople. It's just fun putting them on kind of a profit first strategy and helping them succeed in their business.
That is so inspiring, especially with the group of people that you're working with. Here's a question for you. Mm-hmm. Have you noticed an uptick in the number of entrepreneurs that are coming to you this year because so many people are making the switch from a regular job to an entrepreneurial lifestyle?
Absolutely. More people are finding out that they can work from home. Some people became jobless and figured out they had to find another way to make their money. And then what I'm finding is that some people in certain industries had such an uptick that, you know, like real estate agents, they're like booming right now with home sales, with people realizing they don't have to stay where they're at. They can sell their house and go somewhere else and work remotely, right? So people are finding, some industries are finding that they're growing faster than they ever imagined, and they want to do it right, because when you grow your business too fast, things can fall apart, right? Mm-hmm. So I get to help with that, and it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy what I do.
That's pretty incredible.
So I have a question. So like, I loved what you said about how getting people off this roller coaster mm-hmm. and getting them to switch their mindset from treating money like a goal right. and starting to treat it like a tool.
Yeah.
And I guess I would say, what is some things that gets your mind right with all that? Because I do agree with you. I think people set money as a goal. I don't even think they know what they'll do with it when they get it. Like, right. I think it's just this pie in the sky, like, oh, then but we know a lot of people who are super wealthy and are just lost, you know? Mm-hmm. And so like, I find that fascinating. How do you help people conquer that? What are some things that you do to help people conquer that?
Well, it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep, right? Mm. So people who make a lot of money, oftentimes every time they make more money, they up their lifestyle. And so they keep spending more money and they're not saving it. And then all of a sudden they get to retirement and they realize, uh-oh, I didn't save enough. Or my lifestyle is this, and how am I going to keep that up versus do I really need to bring my lifestyle down? So trying to keep an even keel can be a challenge. And we have a couple tools that we use to help do that. And another thing that we try to integrate in everyone's plan is generosity. You know, we're Thrivent's a not-for-profit, and we're a 501c8, which means that we're a fraternal institution, and we actually help our members that are doing business with me do charitable things in their communities. We actually give them tools to be charitable, no matter how much they have, because we think that creating better communities helps people be happier and more fulfilled. And when you're not making a lot of money, you might not feel like you can take the time to do something in your community to contribute to your community. So we give the people tools to do that.
That's amazing how you're using money as the vehicle to help others feel happy, fulfilled, joy. I mean, that is so unbelievable to me.
Yep. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. Every member that's working with me gets money for their community, and so I get to help communities all over the country, because I'm licensed in like 13 different states. So, which is, awesome. It's even more fun. I work remotely with my clients as well.
Melissa, as an observation, you have a tremendous amount of confidence in what you do. So, how does that,
I have a lot of experience with running businesses. I've been an entrepreneur since 1999 and took one business from 1.5 million revenue to 7 million in revenue. And it's challenging. And I made a lot of mistakes along the way. And my goal is to help the people I work with not make those mistakes. Yeah.
Powerful.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible to me, and it's great to see someone who is so inspired by what they do, helping so many. Yeah.
You have to have a passion for what you do, right?
100%. And you do. And that's what I love about you. And I loved getting Japanese food with you. And you are just
so fun.
Awesome woman. Not only do you have an amazing business to share with people and you help structure people's businesses, but you're just amazing to get together with. So Melissa, tell everyone how they can reach out to you.
Sure. Yeah, LinkedIn is probably the easiest. I have a crazy last name, but Melissa Cattermas on LinkedIn. Otherwise, if you just put in Melissa Cattermas Thrivent, you'll find me. Or maybe Thrivent, Wisconsin.
You could drop a link.
I live in Wisconsin.
You could drop a link in the chat as well. Yeah. That'll make it nice and easy for everybody.
I'll do that. Yeah.
Or just get
a hold of Bridget, because y'all know how to do that. I'm everywhere.
Well, hey, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you have a really great Thanksgiving.
I appreciate the time.
Thanks so much. See you again. Wow. Another one, like another person that's just so super inspired. You can tell how grateful she is for not only what she does, but for the people that she works with. I mean, who wouldn't be inspired by that?
Awesome.
Yeah, incredible. Yeah. So, hey guys, listen, we're going close to an hour tonight. So, we're going to have to wrap this up. So, oh no.
A king's in the house.
What?
Salutes.
Who just like, I feel like somebody just crashed our little party.
It's what I do. It's just, you guys are having too much fun, and I'm in.
Oh, well, hey, listen, I want to say hello to Mark King. Mark, you're like the combination, a superhero, right? A comedian and a bakery owner, all in one. And a basketball team owner. If you put all of those things together, that's who you are. And what I'm saying is, you're kind of an enigma. So, Mark, do me a favor, Mark, because I know, and the people who are watching this, I know these people are going to want to know who you are and what you do. In 15 seconds, tell us who you are and what you do.
15 seconds. Well, I'm the owner and head coach of the Florida Flight, 2019 FBA champions, by the way. The owner of the entire Florida Basketball Association, formerly with Orlando Law Group. I love them, my heart, but my business and everything I'm doing just exploded. So I just needed to make that new switch. So I'm focused on basketball, doing youth ministry, and that's probably more than 15 seconds. But I'm an entrepreneur. I don't know.
Yeah, incredible. Now, hey, listen, I think I heard somewhere that you've got a social media challenge going on.
I do, and just to keep in the theme of everybody sharing good vibes. We usually do a holiday toy drive game with the Florida Flight every year, and we raise toys for the Children's Home Society. And obviously with COVID, really difficult to find a gym to play in, let alone have fans. So we came up with this innovative idea. We're launching the social media challenge. We're trying to get people to donate $10 to participate. They go live for 60 seconds, shoot any combination of layups, free throws, or three-pointers. 1 point for layups, 2 points for free throws, 3 points for three-pointers in 60 seconds. Try to get as many as you can for a big-time grand prize. My hope is that it kind of goes viral. So the Children's Home Society isn't even collecting toys this year. They're only going to do gift cards. So as the 11th annual event, I was like, all right, how do we do this now? Even if we have the game, people bring toys. We can't bring toys. So this is what we came up with. It's really fun. Anybody can do it all over the world. Nobody can be judgmental about us having a pro game and having a bunch of people in the building, because those people exist, and God bless them, whatever. But this was a clean way for us to, hey, this isn't about anything but helping the kids. If you don't know anything about the Children's Home Society in Central Florida, I'd encourage you to check it out. But they love it. We love it. Even if you can't hoop, like if you're a terrible basketball player, have fun, be funny, share it, go viral. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll spread the message. It'll spread our brand too. Total authenticity here. It's good for our brand, but we've always been utilizing the platform of pro basketball to invest in the lives of others. And that's what it's about. That and Team No Shovels. I got to plug that.
So,
I was gonna do it. If you were gonna talk about no shovels, you know your boy he's gonna start talking about it.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. And Team No Shovels, we all know, means you own a hardware store, but you don't sell any shovels.
Exactly.
No, Chris. False.
No. False. True or false? It could be that.
What?
No. In a nutshell, it's about not burying talents. You got passion and talent, don't bury it, use it, get it fertilized or whatever. It doesn't matter if you make $1 million off it or not. You're going to be happier. You're going to be $1 million happier version of yourself if you just do what you love. And then, and I love the financial planning stuff that she said, use money as a tool. At the end of the day, we've got to get better at adjusting our lifestyles and what we have to pay for so that we can be who we want to be. That way we don't have to have a 20-bedroom house and the Mercedes. I mean, not that I would love all those things, but it's about just being happy and being who God created you to be. So that's my take, and that's what I'm all about, man. Team No Shovels, don't bury stuff. So
incredible.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a question for you. What characteristics make a good basketball candidate?
So that's a good question, and it differs at levels. I don't want to go too coachy on you, but believe it or not, responding and reacting at the pro level, I tell everybody you got to at least be an athlete. I shouldn't be trying to make somebody at the pro level an athlete. I need to be helping you use your athletics to do smart things on the court to win. But honestly, again, sticking with the no shovels. If you love basketball, if you have a passion for it, do it. You might not play forever, might coach. You might coach youth basketball, but you may be an ESPN analyst. Who knows? But it's really about, I train the kids with 3 M's. I have an academy, a basketball academy as well. Mind, mobility, mechanics. If you do it in that order, mind is first. You have to understand the rules of the game, know what you're doing, know why you're doing it. If you don't have that, then everything else is irrelevant. But mobility, obviously, you got to be able to move the ball. And then mechanics is the nitty-gritty stuff that I teach, especially at the pro level. How do you defend, angles, spacing, trajectories, geometry. But that's really, really what it's all about.
Wow. So
I got 2 questions.
Okay.
1, have you ever dunked a turkey before? What's the craziest thing you've slam dunked?
I've not dunked a turkey, but I am going to show you this because this will tell you what I'm all about right there.
Oh my gosh!
I now have a life full of regret.
This show is elevated. This show is elevated.
We have gone to a whole new level. Stephen, what was your second question?
My second question was, what's one of your okay, so we've talked about basketball a lot. What's one of your favorite moments in your basketball career? I want to know that. What's one of your favorite moments? And I know you have a lot of them. But.
Yeah, well, it's an easy first one because it was the day that God moved mountains so that I could play professionally or actually play organized basketball at all. Never played in high school, never played in middle school, told I was no good. Decided to chase my passion, not bury it. I ended up walking on a college team. It was the only organized basketball I had played up to that point. It happened in the city of Pikeville, Kentucky, which is also called the city that moves mountains. It has the largest land movement project next to the Panama Canal. They had to reroute a river and stuff. So, when I sat in my locker room and I was like, wow, I walked on a college basketball team. I'm 5'10", under athletic, but I used my brain to figure it out. And, but but I've had a lot, winning the championship last year was great. I'm a championship coach. Not a lot of people can say that, but it's about doing what you really want to do and having a no quit atmosphere. I tell our players, practice is controlled failure. And I say, we don't say, I can't, we say not yet. And if you really want to do it, you get it. That's it.
Oh my God.
What I love is you'll make statuses and I'll see sometimes someone comment in the status saying like, got your back, coach, or like you can tell that like it's a two-way street. Like you've inspired these kids, they inspire you. I can see that with what you're doing. It's just going to even get bigger in the years to come. You
got to try for sure. Going up with that scary stuff.
Mark, I want to thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on with us tonight. Will you come back and join us another time?
Please.
I come up, man, every time. I'm always checking in. Love what you guys do. Obviously, I'm busy. I'm usually in the background on one of your guys' feeds, but I appreciate what you guys are doing. It's all about positive energy. So thanks for letting me plug the holiday game. Get it out there. Go shoot some baskets, Steven. I will. I will post that.
I might, just for you, I might, and it's going to be terrible, but I will.
Mark, will you post a link to that social media challenge in the chat so anybody can get a hold of you for that?
Yes, I'm gonna actually let me figure out how, because I'm doing the rules tonight. So
you don't have to figure it out right now. You can figure that out later.
Yeah,
come back into this. I gotta keep this thing moving along. I got a responsibility.
That's fine. No, I got it. Hey, find Florida Flight on Facebook. It'll all be there. That's the easiest.
Florida Flight. So find Florida Flight on Facebook. I don't even know. That's like Florida
a Flight on Facebook.
You gotta find Florida Flight on Facebook. Okay, hey Mark, you are an amazing individual. I'm grateful for you. I hope you have a really wonderful Thanksgiving, my friend.
Yeah.
It's
all good, guys.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you,
Coach. You're the man.
Thank you so much for being here, Mark. We'll see you soon.
Okay.
See you. Wow, that guy. I'll tell you what. Every single person that's come on here has made me realize I don't do anything with my life. I don't do anything. He is out there like doing this big benevolent thing. I like barely hold doors for people. I don't.
Yep. I like tripped over myself on the way into the office today. You know, like it's.
Huh.
That just made me want to practice my basketball game.
I will tell you guys, I have seen that man play basketball, and it is very, very impressive. I will tell you both right now that is the truth.
I believe it.
Yes.
That's inspiring.
Ooh, guys, Bridge, Steven, Stefan, you did it.
I'm inspired. I'm inspired.
I'm ready.
We got a lot of work to do.
I'm hungry, but not for turkey. You know, I'm hungry just to get on with how grateful I am. And you know what? Can we take a second to share like different ways to share in our, I'm going to say share a couple times, in our business, how we're grateful for, you know, maybe clients or future clients, like how gratitude could actually be utilized as a strategy for entrepreneurs to reach out, add value to other people. And you guys do, like, what do you do? Not just during the holidays, but just to show gratitude in general.
Steven, you take that one first.
You know what I'll do every now and then that like, and this is going to sound super simple, but, and I'm super thankful for everything that everyone does in my life. You know, like I'm just supported in a very, very incredible way by the people around me. But every now and then I write not a quick, but usually it's kind of a longer personal message that is just for them, and it's out of the blue. It could come at 7 o'clock at night. It could come at 7 o'clock in the morning. Usually doesn't come on a holiday, but I just let them know. I let this exact person know how special and unique they are to me, and I just do it just to do it.
Yeah.
And then like a ninja, I vanish. No, like but I just do that just mainly to help them understand. In my mind, I think to myself, maybe on that day they needed that just little bit of fuel, that little reminder, you know. And so that's one thing that I do. I don't really treat it even as a business strategy. Sometimes it's to my best friends. Sometimes it's to my business partners. So, you know, I'm sure it'll be to one of you guys, both of you guys eventually.
I've gotten one of those messages from you. You actually sent me one of those.
But that's one thing I do.
Nice. What about you?
I also laugh really loud. That's that's one thing I do.
I'll tell you.
What are some things that you guys do?
I'll tell you what I do is, and it's really, really simple. Every morning when I first wake up, every night right before I go to bed, I write statements of gratitude of things that I'm happy and grateful for, and I include in those the clients that I currently have, the people that I'm currently working with, because I know you guys are out there. I know you're watching this, and you know how grateful I am for you. And I also write statements of gratitude towards my future clients. And, and I write the gratitude statements that I'm grateful that the things are happening that is going to allow them to come into my space. So, those are the things that I'm grateful for. Bridget, how about you?
You know, to be honest, I write a gratitude list at any time of the day. And I use it when I'm feeling in like, maybe I'm like, I don't know where to go next, or I'm feeling some sort of way. And so I'll write a gratitude list at any point, not just around the Thanksgiving holiday. Also, when I think about someone, I will just reach out. And sometimes I'll just say, hey, I'm really grateful for you in my life, or just pay them a compliment and just say, I'm grateful. Maybe just say, I'm grateful for that moment that we had, a couple of weeks ago or a year ago. I was just thinking about it, but just letting someone know that you're thinking about them and that you're grateful for them in your life, whether it be a client or a personal relationship.
Unbelievable. That's so amazing. And that's a great way to bring this. This was like a supersized episode.
Power hour.
And guys, listen, I'm going to say it right now. I am so grateful for you guys that you put up with my nonsense every week. So it's usually just for a half an hour, but you guys are amazing how you put up with all of this nonsense. Stephen, any final thoughts for tonight?
I just love what we do here. I enjoy it. I'm fueled up by it, and I'm super grateful. Grateful for my family. Grateful for my mom. And guys, let's celebrate Thanksgiving, and let's keep doing this. I think it's something very special that we're doing here. Thanks
so much, Stephen. I'm going to thank everybody who came tonight, who was here with us in the chat, and in particular the people waving to in the chat. I don't know if there's, I'll just check in on the chat really quick. I mean, just people are, just coming with, they still coming with the most amazing statements of gratitude. So that's absolutely incredible. And I thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. So I am grateful for you guys, of course, and I'm grateful for every person that comes on, that interacts with us, that hangs out in the chat with us. So very grateful for you guys. We're wrapping up the show for this week, but we will be back here 1 week from tonight. We'll do a regular show next week where we actually talk about something, and we, actually talk about something.
Yeah.
And just one final thought. So grateful for every single person who made the effort to come on with us here tonight. That's just, boy, that is just incredible to me that people took the time to come on, join, chit chat with us, and again, put up with the nonsense. And as we bring this thing to a close, Bridget, as always, give us word.
Let's go out there and be grateful.